Челы, заходите на стримы.
How things go, V?
Got everything. All set.
You got thorough scans of the runners, both of them, yourself.
I said we got everything.
Well. And then you, excused yourself, stepped away, disappeared?
How about you spill where you've been? What happened? Had us worried.
The op was underway. I didn't want to jeopardize it, so when confronted, I behaved. They'd cornered me, got me before we could meet up. Forget the rest. How'd it go at the table? Anything to worry about?
Hansen showed up. We chatted. Threats were made, actually. Said if Myers doesn't let up, the world will learn about Songbird Pierce and the Blackwall.
Здорово, Мейс.
He clearly knows what Somi means to the president.
Personal WMD, you mean? Yeah. Hansen knows all. Need to get her the fuck out, Reed. Really.
I was afraid of this. Okay. P, Alex and I have work. We need to analyze the data from Songbird. Might take a day or two.
Preem. Open comms line, then?
Sure. We'll work out a game plan. Get back to you ASAP. Oh, and V, bang up work.
Приятно было работать с тобой, Рид. Так, нужно дождаться звонка от Рида. Да, нам нужно подождать 1 день. Посмотреть, что нам Рид скажет. То есть мы сейчас прошли квест с этой вечеринкой, да, у Курта Хэнсона в черном сапфире. Связались с Сойкой, наконец-таки. Поболтали с ней немножко. И нужно как-то какой-то план, так сказать, вызволения этой Сойки продумать, придумать. Да, были личности 2 каких-то влиятельных людей, там, близнецов. Будем сейчас что-то проворачивать с этим. Так.
Hey, V. Recon's in our rear view now. Get yourself ready and meet me at Alex's.
Sure.
Meet me
See you there.
at Alex's. Погнали к Алекс.
And yet, V, you're here. It's about time, too. We're nearly done finalizing the plan.
Так. Прикольно, здесь такое убежище, конечно. Так, ну чё, получилось договориться?
Back on the same page, are we?
Not exactly. Brings back a lot of memories, all this. One in particular sticks out. Before NC, we worked an op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history. Earth to V?
А давайте о Колумбии послушаем.
What happened in Medellin? What was the op there?
We had our sights strained on a guy who sat on the Colombian president's back pocket. Sold him smuggled corp tech.
You saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed in the norm sheets. Anyway, we used stolen identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's a long story.
Угу. А мне
We
интересно,
could spare
рассказывай.
60 seconds. Hell, might even learn something about Somi that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was out
Это, конечно, технология по копированию личности,
She
полная
walks
имба.
in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to walk his Doberman. Spending big money on kitsch luxury. It was kind of his MO.
So what happened?
Well, Somi had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had 2 barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
Так.
Worked out though, right? We're all here, now, together.
Which can't be said for Hernandez and his men. We took any possibility of that from them. All thought of subterfuge went poof. We had to kick the door down. A rival cartel wiped them out. That was the official version. Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target.
Это к чему вообще интересна эта история? К тому, что мы можем облажаться, будучи этими близнецами? То есть нам нужно будет играть свою роль? Принять участие в инструктаже. Ну, пойдем.
We've parsed the intel from the shards Somi gave us. It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to her.
No, she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back.
Как же он, блин, этот Рид любит.
Details on this.
Какой-то он такой, слишком добрый чувак, как будто бы. Так.
Are you even listening?
Stop worrying, Reed. We'll get her out. Save her.
I know. And not just her. Ladder goes for you too.
Почему он как будто бы,
Right.
блядь.
Our objective. To
Это
free
его
Somi from
настоящая
under Hansen's
личность. Он не
duress.
прикидывается.
Unfortunately,
Просто
this
такой
ain't a normal
заботливый.
rescue op.
Любит своих девочек.
Well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President
Вселилось
Myers.
нечто из черного заслона.
I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and hows. The important thing is, if she doesn't get treatment, it'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
Ни хрена себе там. Просто мозг какой-то.
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact. Part of Project Cynosure, a joint US Militech operation mounted in a bid to counter Arasaka's soul killer. The Matrix itself is a functional container. It houses an AI from beyond the Black Wall, and its design lets the user deploy the AI for a specific purpose. In our case, to fix you in Songbird.
Ничего себе.
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hansen to meet with the net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside
Так,
out.
что нам нужно знать, самое главное о них?
Codes, handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe.
Нам нужны все
Hansen's
детали.
gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
Emmerich and Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep, Songbird put together full profiles for both. Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep. That is, till they learned the pay's better on the dark side.
Yeah, I buy that. Sure didn't hide their love of Eddie's.
Gonna miss that next paycheck, because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them before they reach Hansen.
So we kidnap them. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NC, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hansen at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
And you're rolling all this, Reed?
I'm drawing up your exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
Окей.
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hansen.
Right. Where you'll sell him the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hansen's likely to keep the other at his side.
Заложено.
I'll stay with Hansen, you'll join Songbird. Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his
Ой,
guards
бля,
out.
что-то мне не нравится эта затея. Она пойдет как заложник к Хэнсону, сука. Что же может пойти не так? Может, лучше я пойду как заложник к Хэнсону? Хотя, блядь... Ну, понятное дело, что мне нужно к Сойке идти.
Hanson and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
Sounds like Flatline and Hanson set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at the state. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
Вопрос немного по теме. Завтра выходит новый эпизод страшилки First of Atom. Ты будешь не играть или только если в шарах? Ну, поиграем обязательно. Ну, как раз, наверное, через шары, наверное, она выпадет. Ну, так или иначе поиграем. Мы же в другие эпизоды играли. Напомню, что мы сейчас делаем? Такой просто, блядь, триакюшник сидит. Такой просто, блядь, ловил мух ртом такой, сидел так. Глазел по сторонам. Чем вообще сейчас заниматься будем? Все прошляпил.
How much have you told Myers?
Earth to V?
What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force 1.
Is that all?
All for now.
Окей.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work.
Похищением близнецов сейчас будем заниматься.
So, time we talk nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
Блин, опять какая-то миссия будет жесткая, я уверен. Сейчас будет пиздец происходить.
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she?
Здорово,
Never
Денис.
will. Is that right?
It's not wrong.
So we serve Hanson up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways, we're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
You know Reed better than I do. What he thinks. What's his true aim here? Saving me or carrying out a mission?
Saul imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible for all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality. Life. With mixed results, mind you.
Здорово, Хантер.
And me?
Same story as always. Dares, lands neck deep in shit, somehow crawls out. Rinse and repeat.
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all this?
Honestly, still wondering why
Мне вот
neither
в
of
этом
us went
плане
back
не
to
нравится,
DC.
что она пойдет
Not me,
как заложница
not
к
Reed.
Хэнсону.
Put him to sleep.
Вот
Saddle
это
you with
точно
the
какая-то
dogtown assignment.
поебень, по-моему.
Who are you kidding? Say we
Это
disobeyed orders,
неспроста
gone
так.
back. A dressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for something, like the downing of Space Force 1. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics. Specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy. There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
Так.
The stations. How do they work exactly?
They ping vehicle IDs across the network, monitor location, tire pressure, all of that. Hack them, and it'll be open season on the runners.
3.
So, breach the station, trace the car. Good. What then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
Sounds simple enough.
Tech worth tens of thousands can help any plan go off like a dream. When you think you're near a station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
Окей. Блин, страшно что-то прям. Такие миссии всегда вот вызывают какое-то переживание внутреннее. Не знаю почему, но это крутое. Это вот приятное ощущение, что если ты переживаешь, то значит тебе не похуй на персонажей отчасти, да, и ты проникаешься историей. Значит, что типа погружение есть, и это хороший знак. Сойка.
V, heads up. I can't talk long, but two things,
Так.
quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Don't worry.
Получено 3 очка биочипа. Окей.
Relic upgraded. How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I guess, till we can take that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands. More than I expected.
Don't worry. We're getting you out of there.
I know.
First, good news, you said. Is there a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely.
Should just get some fake ones.
Прикольно, что сюда можно зайти. Но передатчики, я так понимаю, не здесь. Скорее всего, да? Не в церкви. Точка доступа. Давайте опробуем снапу, by the way. $2600 урона, но это ёбнутый. Это ёбнутый там акт. 3000 урона. Ваншот элитника? Да ну нахер. Да, это имба. Блин, почему вот это выглядит так отвратительно? Какое-то отверстие в руке, из которого провод торчит. Бля, как меня прям коробит от этого.
Great. Just great.
Прям мерзкая хуйня.
Got a problem, Alex. Gonna take more than breaching one station to recreate the encryption key.
Fuck. Give me a sec. Okay, got another station for you to try.
Понятно, с одной станции ничего не вышло. А вот если бы у нас было больше 10 больше 3 интеллекта,
Think we're good with just one more?
мы бы заранее об этом могли и
It's a
подумать.
car rental company, for Christ's sake. How sophisticated a system can they have?
А тут как будто бы да, в этом DLC, кстати, прикольно играть за нетранера и качать интеллект.
Let's get
Потому что
to it.
здесь почти
Good luck
все
out there.
диалоги вот
And raise
такие.
read soon as you grab that encryption key.
С проверкой на что-то, как раз на интеллект. Не передатчик? А, вот он.
Looking for something? Won't find it here. Nothing to find.
Hey, that your mom?
Дорис Сота.
Doing all right?
Uh-huh. She's fine.
Sure about that? Dunno. Maybe you ought to tell someone.
Nah, she just came down from 2 days of BDing. She'll wake up soon, snarf a scop dog, and cry about having a headache. She always does that.
Ничего себе.
Transceiver. Need to jack in quick. 2 secs and I'm gone.
You do you.
Borked.
Понятно.
It ain't working? Jesus. You want a hint? I can tell you how to fix it if you really want to fix it. Old people need help with this stuff sometimes. So, yeah, turn it off first, then turn it back on.
Ничего
You know,
себе.
I can tell you where to look for the on button for 1,000 ads. Interested?
Да давайте, ладно, заплатим этим бедолагам. Хоть покушают роллтон
Eddies are all yours.
на этот косарь.
Nova. Done deal.
А то, мне кажется, я скоро сдохну.
So, switch. Where is it?
I don't know exactly. Around here. Telling you where to look, not where to find it. Just like I said. We'll play hot and cold. If you're close or far, we'll holler hot or cold.
Ах вы маленький
Let's
мазафакер.
start playing. You'll get it.
Ладно.
Warmer. Getting hot. Hot. Red hot.
Это было несложно.
Fuck! My BD! No! The best fucking bit, too! Jackass power grab?
Бля, это литерально я, когда у меня оффается интернет, сука, во время стрима.
Woohoo! Yeah! We're back on, baby!
you got two surefire. Yo, yo, yo! Don't even think about flatlining here. I'm gonna touch a corpse.
This gotta be what having a fucking stroke feels like.
Пиздец.
Perfect, Johnny. Thanks.
Wasn't on purpose. Just gotta pick up the pace. Clock's ticking.
I'm doing what I can.
Так, все готово. Ну чё, малюточки? Я получил коды, отличная работа. Могу начать отслеживать Аврору и Эмерика. Как только они приблизятся к границам Пёсьего города, мы будем знать. Получилось. Уже есть сигнал с датчика. Только помни, как только получишь зеленый свет от Сойки, сразу свяжись со мной. На этом этапе промедление может дорого обойтись. Сразу связаться с ним. Алекс что-то пишет. Привет, Ви. Если ты закончил с передатчиками, может, заглянешь в мотылек, расслабишься, переведешь дух от работы. Сука. В этот момент Рид такой пишет. Каждая секунда промедления супер, блядь, критически бьет по нашей миссии. Алекс. Ну, может, зайдешь, бухнем, там, как бы отдохнешь, расслабишься, там. Ну, почилим чисто. У меня уже открыта бутылка из тех, что для особых случаев. Присоединяйся. Ждать начала операции обычно тяжелее всего. А у нас есть на это время? Есть, конечно. Я не первый день на этой работе. Перед бурей всегда затишье, которое нужно как-то переждать. Так почему бы не выпить? И вообще, разве ты сейчас занят чем-то важным?
Appreciate the invite. Glad to see you, Alex.
Sweet of you to say. I wrote you because I needed someone to talk to. Someone outside the firm. And not some total rando. To take my mind off the mission. Not worry about being someone else for a millisec. Hope that makes sense.
Бля, мне не нравится вот эта хуйня. Это как-то слишком подозрительно. Это, ну, пиздец подозрительно, если честно. Она будет заложницей Курта Хэнсона, и сейчас нам ее пытаются раскрыть, как-то сентиментальный какой-то диалог, блядь. Это какая-то поебень. Чё за...
Didn't want to be alone with your nerves, huh?
Always used to tell myself, cut the jitters, Alex, you don't get nervous. But for a while now, I've been trying to be more honest with myself. I just want to be a normal fucking person for a little bit. Myself, specifically. Just me.
У меня не было с ней разговора личного, да? Интересно, от чего это зависит?
Starting to make a lot more sense why retirement was your condition to accept the mission.
Guess you'd call it burnout. Or maybe just the need for anything resembling normal. If I even know what that is anymore. Say, you ever think about who you'd be now? If, you know, life had taken a different turn?
Maybe I'd still be with my family, out on the road.
As in nomads?
Mm-hmm. The backers. Probably somewhere in the Midwest right now. Scraping together a few heads from the corn harvest. Then long conversations over beer. Isn't it time we joined Snake Nation? Soaking in that big sky.
Or the stink of chew in some rat hole motel.
Or that.
Блин, вот этот голос озвучки реально подходит под образ кочевника, мне кажется. Именно вот такой, прям, прожженный кочевник такой, блядь. Колесит на каком-то там байке или на каком-то баге таком. Весь задрызганный бензином. Немытый такой, с волосатыми подмыхами там. Все время в работе грязный. От мотеля к мотелю, от лагеря к лагерю.
Okay, now you. Who Who would you be if not a secret agent and master of disguise?
An actor.
No hesitation there.
Always dreamed of seeing my face on a show bill. I love musicals especially.
Seriously.
Call me old-fashioned. So yeah, guess I'd be a braindance star.
Got any dream roles?
Norma Desmond, Sunset Boulevard. Guessing that doesn't ring any bells.
Not a single one.
No surprise. It's ancient far as films go. I have a soft spot for tragic characters. Not to mention I see something of myself in her. Neither of us know when to let go. Scab got your tongue?
To our dreams. For they alone keep us sane.
Ain't that the truth? Ooh, I love this song.
Неужели у нас будет секс с Алекс? Нет, нет, нет. Некрасиво будет так по отношению к Риду. Попрощаться. Пока. Давайте потанцуем.
Don't do this often, I'm guessing.
Что именно делаю?
Bustin' moves? Can't say I do. What gave it away?
Wasn't thinking of dancing, but never mind.
Включите просто режим для этих, не для подписчиков, а для фолловеров там старше 5 минут, там, не знаю. У нас все получится.
We'll see you on BD posters in no time. I know it.
First, retirement. See you soon, V.
Только ему не до танцев, он, блядь, наемник. Увы. Так, а секс будет-то или что? Я не понял. Так, ну все, давайте ждать.
Well, here we are.
Окей.
You and me, face to face.
Face to face. Кок to кок.
Sure we're alone. Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprises.
No surprises. Except maybe you're already one of us. Don't trust a soul.
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Не, до этого фулл мода не было.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective. And it means I trust you.
Да, конечно, блядь.
Come over here.
Доверяет она. Только ничего не говорит вообще. Куда мы посрать сейчас пойдем в кустики? Что это за чаще?
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment.
Окей.
Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers,
Пьют пиво.
talk about nothing in particular.
Пивы. Фига тут арт.
I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Ну да, тут так. Живописненько довольно. Зачилиться можно.
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn.
Got this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie too. Sells the best Scott dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his chooms. And there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
Четверг. Сегодня тоже четверг, ребята, прикиньте.
Yeah, know the feeling.
Got a place you hold close to your heart too.
Not a place. That was always changing. But people, sure. Memories of home. Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late. Suppose we should get back to the here and now.
Songbird, need you to be straight with me.
I helped Hansen spring the trap on Myers. Mayan did the deal in exchange for the neural matrix.
Это мы, к
I
сожалению, уже
downed the plane,
знаем.
deliver Myers, yes. But blast her out of the sky, then hunt her down? Wasn't what we agreed.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave. Myers herself too, almost.
Ground the plane. That was the plan. Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI matrix, and for us to run. All before Kurt caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it. I fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
Always got a choice, son. Always.
Didn't. Not this time. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. A tool for reaching beyond the black wall.
Ну, конечно, по сути, да. У нее тоже печальная такая судьба, ее просто реально используют всегда, блядь. Хуёво быть лучшим в чем-то и работать, блядь, на каких-то крупных шишек, потому что тебя начинают просто юзать как инструмент какой-то.
Burden of past mistakes. We both bear it. It ain't easy. Me for the biochip, you for the black wall.
You mean to say it's my fault?
No, just that when you try to save yourself, it's usually somebody else who pays the price.
Yeah. Ain't that the brutal fucking truth? You're the only one I can trust with this. Only question is, after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
Честно, нет, блядь.
Don't trust Reed? Guy wants to save your life.
He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Join his serve or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently. 7 years ago. The NUS issued his death sentence, yet he serves the country to this day, clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
I want to ask, actually, what happened exactly? You know, when you reached past the black wall.
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank?
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like?
Деменция.
Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too, with the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Спасибо, Манихард, за 55-й месяц огромное. Спасибо большое за ресеп.
More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for sterile Washington walls. I have nowhere to go back to.
Да, пиздец у нее, конечно, судьба. Неудивительно, что она решила просто спасти себя, попытаться как-то, учитывая то, что все ее просто использовали. И поебать было на ее жизнь.
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah, with you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, then USA, Reed, from everything.
Speaking of, out of everybody out there, you saw Hansen as a trusty ally. Seriously?
I needed someone who could tear me from Myers' grip. I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
Took a steep risk, all right. And a plain gonk one at that.
That's why I enlisted you, too.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing, V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission, grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then?
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word. And that's it. Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
Как-то слишком странно ее план звучит. Просто сбежать от всего. Типа ее не отследят, блядь, ни государство, ни президент, ни спецагенты. На нее же будет объявлена охота, блядь. Ее в любом случае найдут. Как-то какая-то хуйня, по-моему. Я не могу сказать, что я ей прям верю. Учитывая, сколько она меня наебывала. Но может быть она типа сейчас просто боялась все это время мне что-то сказать. И сейчас искренне выложилась. Ты помогаешь, потому что понимаешь меня, или потому что я обещала тебя спасти?
I understand you, believe you. Know what it's like to fight for your life. Every minute of it.
Gives you a new perspective, doesn't it? I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hansen.
Так, звоночек Риду.
Read status report.
So me contacted me. Got news.
Let me hear it.
Well, first off, we've been greenlit. Our VIP's ready to be served.
Music to my ears. What else?
Songbird opened up a bit about her sitch. It's looking bad. Real bad. His tech's her only shot.
I hear you. I do. All the more reason to focus on the mission in front of us. Get our hands on that cure.
Блять, не знаю, рассказать ему, не рассказать. Бля, и мне... Сука, я на самом деле Риду больше верю, чем этой Сойке, если честно. Хоть он и работает, конечно, на правительство. Пиздец, конечно, не знаю, тяжелый выбор. Ну ладно, похуй.
One other thing. You need new chrome. An implant that accommodates behavioral imprints. I'm sending you deets for a clinic. The doc will be expecting you. Just tell the Ripper you know she collects unification war trinkets. She know you came with my blessing.
Ну, Рид служит государству его интересам, да, но... При этом ему как будто реально не похуй, он хочет ее спасти. Просто он, наверное, не знает до конца всей истории. Знаешь, после разговора с тобой я никак не могла понять, почему у меня осталось ощущение дежавю, а потом мне вспомнился один очень важный эпизод из моей жизни. Я бы совсем забыла о нем, если бы не ты. Что за воспоминания? Разговор с близкой подругой. Мы просто делились своими мыслями без всяких скрытых мотивов. За столько лет в агентстве привыкаешь подбирать каждое слово, каждый жест. Все время оглядываться через плечо. Ты понимаешь, каково это? К сожалению, знаю. Ну да, я увидела в тебе то, что иногда замечаю в зеркале. Зверя в клетке, который еще надеется вырваться на волю. Тем больше причин держаться вместе. Фух, не знаю, короче. Посмотрим, как сейчас будут события развиваться.
Hello? Hello?
You Frida?
Yes, and we're closed.
Got something might interest you.
I doubt it.
Here you collect trinkets. Unification war era.
Mm-hmm. Come in.
I'm sorry I was unwelcoming. Ever since a certain space plane
Здорово,
crashed
Нэтнэп.
nearby, I've had to be more cautious.
Упари.
V, good to see you.
Можно ему рассказать сейчас.
Huh. Here to see me?
Things are in flux. Situation's changing fast. I thought we should talk. I I'm here about Somi.
Он, блядь,
I
знает.
spent hours wrapping my head around this, putting myself in her shoes. I needed to understand what she must have been going through, too. To resort to treason.
Basing your expectations on the woman you used to know, not on who she is today.
Common denominators remain in place. She's trapped. Not just here and now, but going months back. Hell. Actually, years. I blame Myers, the sore loser. Does her damnedest to avoid it. Songbird, the Black Wall, dirty tricks meant to give her a competitive edge. It's no wonder Somi doesn't trust anyone. Except maybe you. A little.
There's a prison cell prepped and waiting for her already. Somi knows that full well.
She lives to see tomorrow and every day after. That's what matters.
Myers needs her alive, sure, but forgive and forget the attempt on her life? Never.
Myers might not forgive her, but doesn't mean I can.
Так ты на Майерс сработаешь.
What you trying to sell me, Reed?
Nothing. I'm merely trying to convince you.
Okay. We break the chain Hanson wrapped around her neck. Then what?
We stow away somewhere safe, ask some questions, establish some common ground. Once I get the answers I'm looking for, I'll personally help her disappear. From everyone, everywhere, including Myers.
Ну, если он говорит правду, то... Это, наверное, даже больше, ну, лучший вариант.
Want to ask you a few questions, huh?
To understand her side. Got an idea already of what I'll hear. System broke her. Almost took her life. Like it did mine. As for me, well, my time's well past. But Somi's still worth saving.
Бля, тут вопрос, кому довериться, сука. Но, блин, не знаю. Не знаю, я почему-то ему верю, блядь. Надеюсь, меня не подводит моя интуиция.
Say I believe you. Where's your plan go from there?
I got contacts in Europe. We'll find the best clinic, put you two back together, fix what's broken. Once we have your cure in hand. But I need to help Somi first. She's lost, and I'm concerned she doesn't know what she's doing.
You don't trust her?
What I don't trust is the shit from beyond the Black Wall and the attendant paranoia.
Тут
Both
согласен,
in
на
play
самом
here, I'm
деле.
afraid. She has another plan in mind. I'm damn sure of it.
Фу, так, давайте сывану сейчас на всякий случай, не знаю. Ладно, спрошу, что он хочет.
Read you loud and clear. So what's it all mean next?
I have something for you. Our best minds in DC cooked it up. Icebreaker. Silver bullet against any fortified netrunner. Free to feed it into your system during surgery. Use that, and Somi will drop unconscious within a minute. We can't take any chances, and when she wakes up, she'll wake up at home.
Sure this soft will work? Doubt it's been tested on anyone's Songbird's level.
From what they tell me, this program can anticipate what she'll do before she even thinks to do it.
Ни хрена себе.
By the time you cut one thread, it's already found another. A precision-guided weapon designed to evade countermeasures.
Что за имба?
She could sense the breaker. Not talking about some run-of-the-mill runner here.
It's meta-heuristic, hyper-aggressive tech, cobbled together by a literal army of experts. If she does sense it, it won't matter. No one out there, alone, could withstand something like this.
Okay. How do I use it?
Fire it up when you're both jacked into the mainframe. At that moment, Somi's door will be wide open.
Sure hope you haven't botched this.
Well, that's a hope we share then. Right now, we're focusing on saving your lives. Talking time will come later. It's time I was on my way. I leave you in Farida's able hands. Call me once you're done here.
The sooner we
Хорошо.
begin, the sooner we finish.
I need to do anything or...
20 questions first. Should I hold your hand? No. Do nothing.
Смотри, какой-то снюс костюм.
Tush, meet
Ну, это
chair.
дропчики. На Твиче такие.
Okay. Anesthesia incoming. Don't worry, it's the good stuff.
Это я,
Relax
ребят.
and submit. An ID modding implant is complicated tech, true. But the procedure is surprisingly simple.
Это мое лицо, прикиньте.
Is that... me?
I made it especially for you. I'm glad you like it.
But what...
It's facial morph technology. It needs a baseline. That baseline is you.
Жутко.
Why run a clinic in Dogtown of all places?
The rents are low, and I siphon as much electricity as I need.
Can't tell if you're being serious.
Start your own biz in Night City proper. Then come see me in a month. We'll compare accounts. Okay. Anesthesia is taking hold.
А, просто, блядь, скальп с меня снимает или что? Пиздец. Ну и жуть. У меня теперь не настоящее лицо получается.
How many fingers, my hope?
Nice to see you in good form.
You want something from me?
To chat. Got no other options. You'll have to do.
So tell me, what's it feel like to be a traitor?
Doing what I gotta do to survive. Figured you'd understand.
Oh, fuck. Even talking like they do. Just using different words. That's the job. No other way. For the greater good. Christ. It's exactly why I ditched the ranks. But seriously. Found yourself in a shit-tastic situation.
Так ты, блядь, так же говоришь только в пользу анархии
Come on,
какой-то,
got
чел.
iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger. The master spy and the agent unloosed. Tragedy, comedy, or both.
Трагедия, где у меня роль жертвы.
Think one of them's trying to dupe me.
No, they're both telling the truth. I mean, might be muddy on the nitty-gritty, but their motivations are plain and clear.
Да, вот в этом-то и прикол, что они оба как будто искренне говорят, сука.
Survival. It's her be-all and end-all. That and she's a walking, talking nuke. The kind that keeps making mistakes, never knowing which one's gonna set her off. And Reed? Bastard and me are one and the same. If I hadn't ghosted the army, I'd have become a Reed myself. Live and die by our principles. That's the tragedy, V. someone's gonna play victim to the other's good intentions. Try not to forget that when you're standing over that fucking overgrown neuro drive.
Reader Songbird. What would you do in my shoes, Johnny?
I am in your shoes, dumbass. For every gonk choice you make. But I can't do dick. But honest to God, V, not fucking around? I don't know. Got no goddamn clue.
All done. The facial morph implant is online. Now all you need is a behavioral imprint. And do me a favor. Don't tell me what you need this for.
Thanks for everything.
Uh-huh. Right.
Не знаю, мне нравится Рид как персонаж. Но то, что он как бы продолжает на государство работать, когда оно его, по сути, блядь, похоронило. То есть основной, типа, как будто бы... Смысл в том, что у него, типа, нет выбора, что у него связаны руки, да? Но при этом он такой живой человек. Он не просто как будто бы собака на поводке государства. То есть он пытается помочь там своим вот этим бывшим ребятам, с кем он работал и прочее, да? Пытается реально позаботиться как-то о них спасти. Но при этом его как бы сдавливает ошейник. Чекаем свое лицо новое. Да, оно такое же. Просто теперь я могу, грубо говоря, менять лицо.
Hey, procedure's a wrap.
V, I hope you're not feeling too raw post Farida's work. It's time to intercept and supplant the netrunners. Just one hiccup. Our access to Karen Exotics was cut. They must have discovered us.
Wait, seriously? So we lost him?
Not entirely. We know they were last in city center. Headed our direction. Find a vantage point near the entrance of Dogtown. You'll grab a trace on the runners as they drive to the meeting.
При следующем квесте можешь ручной сейв сделать, да? Это финальный квест, типа, или что? Так, мне Сойка написала. Ну что, Ви, пришло время идти ва-банк. Я понимаю, что мы поставили все на кон, но я буду с тобой. Ты всегда можешь на меня рассчитывать. Я знаю, у нас все получится. Обязательно. Главное, верь в себя и не трать время на размышления. Сомнения только мешают. До скорой встречи.
Okay, now I'm gonna need you to confirm a visual for me. Scan the vehicles in your area. One's bound to be there.
Rule 1, no NCPD. Badges will get a bullet to
No visual on our targets.
Rule 2, no corpse. You're just not welcome.
See a convoy. Hansen's goons. Doubt the runners would have a security escort, though. I'll keep watching.
Additional support for the stadium, most likely.
Follow the rules or face the consequences. Over and out.
Ну, я сделал личный сейв. На всякий случай перед этим заданием.
No sign of their ride.
Опа, что за хуйня? Авария какая-то.
No sign of their ride. Got a total Cortez blocking the road. Traffic's piling up. Car's basic, run of the mill. Definitely not them.
And we keep looking.
Опа.
Couple of bikers. Don't expect they'd swap out 4 wheels for 2 last minute. Smooth sailing so far.
Забраться в багажник. Ни хрена себе.
Car's cam feeds are mine.
check now. Make sure you're ready to roll.
Так.
Cams are on. Transceiver is green. She's free for the taking.
Now, we wait. Our VIPs are back. They're about to get in. Time to focus up.
Спасибо, Шираяки, большое за 9-й месяц.
Kurt Hansen, tu l'as vu, non? Il était grave en train de me relooker au saphir.
Затянка будем смотреть.
T'en penses quoi? De Hansen, je veux dire.
Okay, V, take control.
Hold on. Eavesdropping a bit. Could get interesting.
Oh, il a foutu le feu au cul de tout le monde quand il a abattu cet avion.
Le risque est élevé, oui. Mais ce travail paie bien. On fait notre part. Ensuite, on disparaît.
Oh, putain de gueule de bois de sa mère.
Il a fallu que tu fasses ça aujourd'hui. Je t'avais dit de pas ouvrir cette dernière bouteille.
V, you copy?
Chill. Just wait.
T'en penses quoi? De Hansen, je veux dire?
Je l'ai vu parler au chef de la police et lui donner une petite tape sur la joue comme un chiot. L'autre n'a pas bronché. Et il m'en fallait pas plus pour cerner le personnage. C'est un enfoiré coriace et un homme dur. Il survivra à tout ce qui lui balance.
Смотри, прям в камеру смотрит.
Ouais, dur. Juste comme je les aime. Ils ont de l'endurance qui va avec.
V, clock's ticking.
In a sec.
Ah, au fait. Le mort, Slider. Est-ce que t'as appris quelque chose sur lui?
Il avait volé tout le monde autour de lui. Son propre gang, Hansen et quelques pauvres types aussi. Ça lui avait rapporté un petit paquet. Je t'enverrai un fichier tout à l'heure. Je le garde sur ma mémoire secondaire.
Time's up.
T'auras qu'à
Do it
faire une
now.
recherche avec le terme blind and dead.
Oh putain. T'es tellement créative.
Okay, back in the car now.
La voiture! Quelqu'un en a pris le contrôle!
Emmerich, sonne l'alarme! On a besoin d'aide! Je vais localiser le vecteur.
Ok,
Oh,
une
oui.
seconde! C'est fait!
Putain, allez! J'essaie de reprendre le contrôle!
Так, нам нужно поспешить, я так понимаю, да? Время у нас ограничено. Ой-ой-ой-ой, машинка. Это что за
What's
хуйня?
going on?
They're playing defense, and they're good.
J'arrive pas à la couper!
Пиздец, и как нам обратно заехать-то вообще?
Putain!
А, можно вернуться на дорогу, нажав F. Запуск. Бля, ну я не успеваю уже теперь.
Putain!
On est coupé!
Do it.
Merde! Quoi? Putain, qu'est-ce qui
Non,
se
non,
passe?
non!
Whoa.
Ни хрена себе, их просто
What in the
захуярили.
fuck?
Это жестко, блядь.
Target
Fuck, you
neutralized.
wiped them.
What'd you think we would do? Bind their hands with duct tape, shove socks in their mouths, and wait for them to wriggle free and call for help? This ain't no game, V. It's a simple choice. Them or us. I chose us.
Ну, вообще справедливо, да, как бы. А что с ними еще сделать?
It's a game. Your fucking spy game they weren't playing. They were innocent.
That's not quite how I describe two pro-criminals. These innocents, as you call them, wouldn't hesitate to rob you for everything you've got, or put a bullet in your back. All right, we have fresh disguises already, but you still need to lift the access codes off them, or Raw's the one to check for those.
Sure she's the one with the codes?
Definitely. Her brother transfers his memories to external databanks, and he's had these stolen before. They wouldn't risk losing these codes.
Alex, you knew about this. This execution.
Course I knew. Textbook move. Not exactly my first
Не,
mission,
ну тут
V.
по справедливости на самом деле,
Call
типа, а
like
что с
that
ними
comes
еще
with the
делать?
territory.
Это по факту как. Тут же вроде нет какого-то моментального обнуления памяти, как в «Людях в черном», да? Типа, светануть им в глаза флешкой какой-нибудь, и они все забудут. Увы. Но Рид правду сказал. Они были профессиональными, блядь, преступниками. И они бы в такой ситуации не думали ни секунды, чтобы нас захуярить, я думаю, да? То есть это, блядь, опасные ребята были.
V, behavioral imprint, now.
А если бы я играл за тянку, я бы стал тянкой или тоже мужиком? Да? Прикольно. Тянка Алекс мужиком.
This on? Oh shit, my voice. Oh, nice. Hang on, that's me. What the hell?
Prim, right? Give it a whirl. Introduce yourself.
Must do more than morph your face and voice. Gotta alter your biochem makeup, affecting behavior. Peeps are little more than the brain chemicals that make them up.
Got it right. New hormonal cocktail.
Жестко. Какая-то имба просто, я не знаю.
Okay, here goes. Emmerich Cassel.
That it?
Well, yeah.
Well, sounded like him at least.
It can feel like a real trip at first, but you'll get used to it.
Take a sec, collect yourself, then we move. Hansen's waiting.
Alex, it just hit me. This'll be our last stop together. I haven't forgotten our deal. Myers greenlit it. A diplomatic mission. No end date. Call it early retirement.
Thanks much, Reed.
Блять. Страшно.
Okay, let's get to it.
All right, stadium then. See you there.
Даже интерфейс так поменялся, прикольно.
How about a little refresher before we arrive? Remember, name's Emmerich Cassel. Let me let you in on my secret about how to be someone else. Ask yourself 3 questions. What do they fear? What do they want? What's their deepest secret?
Знать бы еще, чего он боится.
So, Emmerich, tell me, your thoughts on Hansen?
Saw him talk to the chief of police, pat him on the cheek. No complaint, nothing. Told me all I needed to know. But he is a tough bastard, a hard man. He can survive.
Impressive recall. Not to mention solid roleplay.
Тем не менее, такого момента, что иногда игры не хочется заканчивать, особенно если понравилась игра, есть, конечно, да. Я часто уже много об этом говорил, что такая тема есть. Что если вживаешься в какую-то вселенную, проникаешься персонажами, потом, когда игра заканчивается, чувствуется какое-то опустошение. Естественно, такое есть, и с Киберпанком такое будет, я уверен. Хотел обидеть. Просто раздражающая
Before we
тема.
go in, remember, he wants something from us, not the other way around. We are here to sell him Sinosure mainframe access codes. Stick to the facts, know who you are and are not.
Так, чтобы возвратить важные сведения на тренера, за которого вы сейчас выдаете, нажмите V.
Hansen awaits us.
Записывает свои воспоминания на внешние носители. Лишился воспоминаний. Ну-ка, дайте я зафоткаю это. Читы. Тихо, ребятки. Записывает свои воспоминания. Да тихо, девчуль. На внешние носители. То есть он, да, любит как бы проигрывать свои мысли, да, на пластинках, на флешках. Лишился воспоминаний за 73-75 год в результате ограбления.
Clear eyes, sharp mind, Aurore.
Sharp mind. Погнали. Блин, DLC топовый. Здесь много таких разнообразных миссий крутых, прям вот с разным геймплеем. DLC, конечно, охуенно.
Hansen and Murphy both, man. It's contagious. Secure area, folks. Tends to now.
Magnifique, because we have a meeting with Colonel Hansen. Now.
Moment, please.
Good, you made it. We haven't met yet. Name's Murphy.
The colonel is here already.
He is. Waiting for you.
Fantastic.
Технология, конечно, просто имбища. Просто превратился в другого чела. Доппельгангер.
This way.
Сан-Девистан. Альберт Мёрфи.
Murphy. It seems familiar. No, I believe we have met.
I'm certain we haven't.
Oh, oui, you love to frequent the bordellos of Paris, no?
What?
I'm only fucking with you, Murphy. It's a pleasure.
Но она неплохо вжилась в роль.
Here we are. Our stop.
You should expect to have eyes on you all day today. Kurt got a tip. The FIA plans to pull some gonk move.
Huh. Is that so?
The situation's under control, though. He ordered everyone checked out. No exceptions.
Блин, почему я не могу ходить здесь, в этом месте? Не пойму. Хочу по РП ходить. А я только бегу.
Got our people manning the whole stadium. Drone-aided scans providing surveillance support, too. Need you to leave your weapons here.
Okay. No problem.
Next, we'll need to run some ID scans. Joke around as we might, get along as we do. Ultimately, this is a place of serious business. You understand?
Жесть, конечно. Даже обман системы сканирования. Вообще поебат.
This here's the heart of our little empire.
Hell, it's not even that little anymore.
All right, I'm in position. Preparing our evac route now. Take your time. I need 10 more minutes at least.
Not much further now.
I couldn't get started earlier without risk of being compromised.
Now.
And Emmerich, this should go without saying, but stay in character. Good luck.
Let's keep moving.
This here is the latest 2078 model. Not slated to be revealed in a couple more months.
Пока не будем ничего такого лишнего задавать.
Ah, my brother. He talks little.
Huh. Noticed and noted.
Sometimes I find this creepy. But not you, I hope?
Hey, just met the guy.
My. A diplomat.
Хэнсон на связи. Сандвистан версия 1.
A pleasure to see you both.
Так.
Songbird needs a moment to disarm the device. Which gives us a chance to chat.
Chatting. Just chatting. Да, на всякий случай. А, нельзя здесь сейв сделать. Увы. Достал пистолет.
We are not
Classic
in a hurry.
Emmerich. He says very little.
I'm sure. I hear you're not the type to do anything hastily.
Emmerich.
Then we have much in common, Colonel. I have heard the same about you.
Interesting. I usually hear the exact opposite about myself.
So many fear criminals for their weapons, muscles, chrome, but are blind to the mind underneath. A betrayed man, patient for his vengeance. He is dangerous.
Changing the subject. Did you enjoy yourselves at the Black Sapphire? My people tell me the games went high stakes. You two left richer and happier, I hope.
By the end of the night, we lost our entire stack. But such is gambling.
Oh, judging by your tone, that doesn't seem to bother you at all.
Because it does not. I enjoy money, of course, but I do not allow it to control my life.
You know what they say about great minds. I think it's no surprise we find ourselves doing business together. The Black Sapphire is my pride and joy. I worked hard to make it the go-to destination for Night City's royalty.
Your operation in the stadium is most impressive. Perhaps even more than the ball at the Sapphire.
One can't work without the other. To make billions from the arms trade, you have to first line the pockets of the powerful with millions. The stadium is an integral part of my work in Night City. Say, it's been a while since you were last in Night City, hasn't it? Not since Cynosure.
Quite right, but we almost flew here some time ago. Emmerich had other business in Night City. My brother is obsessed with cars. He collects them. I say to him how wonderfully pretentious he is.
Interesting. And what rare gem brought you halfway around the world?
Perhaps you know this man, Grayson? He wanted to sell me a classic Porsche, once owned by a famous American rocker boy.
Everyone knows Grayson, and this rock star. Yeah, I remember hearing about this sale.
Well, it fell apart. Grayson was a fool. He weaseled out in the final hour.
Please, I have vodka. Help yourselves.
Я не пью, блядь.
I'm sure you never put pleasure before business, but I insist. A symbolic drink.
Извините.
I could not say it better myself. Symbolic, yes.
Not very American, I know, but it's a custom my friends in Siberia taught me to love.
Dring dring, hello.
You have many friends, it seems.
Oh, I've visited many places. Forged my fair share of stories, to be sure. Siberia was just one pit stop of many.
Oh, you are a well-traveled man.
Не, я
It's easier to count
постараюсь
the
из роли
places
не
I
выходить.
haven't been. I know where to find what no one else has, and who to call to get it.
There are two ways to build a strong professional network. One is travel, the other, a prison term.
Ah, right. I'd almost forgotten. My friends in Los Santos send their regards. C-Block.
Your friends are mistaken, I think.
Are you sure? You spent 2 years in that prison, under a false name.
That's right, in the VIP wing. But the cockroaches in C-Block don't know who is there.
Then forgive me. I must be mistaken.
Какой интересный нож.
By the way, Amric, I asked around a bit doing my due diligence. They tell me you worked at Petrochem 3 years ago.
74.
Corporations rarely let your caliber talent slip through their fingers. How did you wriggle out of the contract?
Какой там? Лишился воспоминаний 70.
Cat got your tongues?
Colonel, this may be difficult to believe, but I do not remember. I store my memories in external databanks. My databanks from that time was stolen. Forgive me, I would like to answer, but I cannot.
Please, it's no problem. Ah, Somi.
Жаль, не спросил. А что было бы, если я спросил про нож?
You remember the terms. One of you feeds in the access codes. The other stays with me.
Ooh, I volunteer to stay.
To work, then.
Follow me.
Он бы сказал, что нож подарили якуты или буряты, а потом дал бы поиграть.
As agreed,
Прикольно.
you'll see the payments hit your account today.
Ah, money and kept promises. 2 of my 3 favorite things.
And the third?
Oh, no. Not yet, Kurt. I am sure my brother would like to go car shopping later. Then you and I can celebrate properly. Perhaps pop a cork?
Maybe.
Yep. Так, вот сейчас сейв, да? Давайте забахаем на всякий случай.
While you were waiting, I ran some initial diagnostics. The mainframe is prepped and linked with our systems. She's ready to go. You know, he created this lab especially for the occasion. Tens of millions of eddies invested for your visit alone. That's Kurt for you. I have a plan in place for once we secure the neural matrix. I'll hack the local net, override its defense systems, turn the whole stadium hostile. We'll slip out in the chaos. Stand clear, please. You're blocking the arm.
How many would die?
They'll die so we can survive. Live. I managed to simulate the mainframe's native environment, the bunker. It'll be ready for the access codes in a moment. Listen, V. All hell breaks loose in 2 minutes. When Hansen flatlines, we haul ass. I'll block access to this room.
Прикольная
Alex
штука.
and Reed are minimizing risk and exfilling early via the route. Here she is, in all her glory. Oh, and don't worry about us. Got that sorted already. Check stadium blueprints. No which way to run.
Кому будешь помогать, не знаю,
So,
думаю пока, блин.
Shall we?
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
No turning back now.
No. But we're in this together.
Как будто бы совесть говорит о том, что нужно Сойке помочь. Но такое ощущение, что все, блядь, не так-то просто почему-то, не знаю. Как будто все как-то слишком запутанно и комплексно.
You keeping up?
Но как будто вот игра прям так и кричит тебе, типа, помоги мне, бедной девочке. Я хочу просто жить, блядь. Хочу просто жить и радоваться жизни дальше.
I am ready. Linked. Connection quality.
1,000th of the decimal. It'll have to do.
Then in we go.
Actuating the mainframe.
Hansen suspects something, just hasn't caught on yet.
Soon it won't matter.
So I see. It's responding.
Stay sharp. Almost open for input. Pete, thank you. Really. Thank you for being here. Just a little
Бля, она так верит.
more.
Сука. Ой, пиздец.
Okay, your turn. It's ready for the access codes.
Предать Рида, предать Сойку. Блядь, это прям выбор жесткий.
Lincoln now.
Пиздец. Не знаю, в пользу Рида как будто бы, ну, если он правда, блядь, не врал, что он ее заберет и вылечит там, и поможет спасти ее и от президента, и от всех остальных, это как будто бы даже лучше звучит, чем мы с ней куда-то поедем. Это как-то сомнительно вяжется с тем, что мы как бы... Хуй знает. Типа Ви, блядь, с ней куда-то поедет. Хуй пойми. Но... Не знаю, при этом Рид типа такой госагент, по сути. Что если будет как с братом и сестрой? Вот это меня и беспокоит, да, что типа, что если он, блядь, такая темная лошадка, которая все-таки имеет что-то скрытое такое, какую-то тайну. Мне пиздец нравится персонаж Рида, на самом деле, и то, как его сыграл Идрис Эльба. Но... Ну, прям он мне импонирует сильно, но я даже не знаю. Ну, да, скорее всего, так и будет, поэтому хрен его знает. Не знаю. Можно реально будет две концовки глянуть, наверное. Ну, давайте, ладно, попробуем с Сойкой, наверное.
Lincoln now.
Ну да, они сделали... Тут все обустроено в DLC по итогу так, чтобы ты, ну, проникся под конец ей. Вообще интересно, конечно, что будет, если предать ее. То есть реально можно перепройти будет, наверное. Взглянуть на обе стороны.
Lincoln now.
Ладно, погнали.
I'm with you, Somi.
Да, ну все перцы крутые получились, я согласен. Мне понравились все
Look for it,
перцы.
Alex. Wait for Kurt to go down.
Everything all right? You look like shit.
Look like shit.
Nice to hear. Running 3 things at once here. You do one. Keep your eyes on Kurt.
Can do. What then?
We run. Nearly have the Matrix. Breaching stadium defenses now. It's a lot. Had to reach past the black wall.
Wait, you mean to say, like, the whole stadium?
Cutting off the lab now. Carving a path out of here for us. Defense systems are nearly primed to turn on Kurt's forces. Let Alex know.
Okay.
Ебать, она его просто нашинковала, нахуй.
It's done.
И все, она его убила.
Stadium defenses. Hostile and online.
Да ну нахуй.
Hey, status. Everything all right?
So me, you okay? What's wrong?
The Matrix, the stadium, the black wall.
Ебать.
Just lost control for a sec. But
Что-то пиздец какой-то
yeah,
происходит.
I'm okay now.
У нее аж глаза красные.
V, you need to bolt.
Сори.
Things get dicey. I can help. Hack stuff around you. Just can't push myself. The mainframe breach. Black wall hit me hard.
Видите, она реально просто захуярила Хэнсона, с ним не будет никакого босс-файта, она его просто, блядь, отпиздила вот так вот в этой катсцене. Не верю в это. Просто его вот так слили, нахуй. Сходи к трупу Хэнсона, а я не могу, там заблокировано же.
Chance you can spin the chopper's rotor?
Ебать. Их просто разрезало. Как там мужик? Так, кто-то палит. Бля, как меня спалили так? Можно пушку, да, какую-нибудь, конечно, взять. Ревик, типа. Хотелось по стелсу все пройти. Нейротоксичный нож. Так, надо обратно поменять. Можно подразъебать в целом. Как же плохо с Андвистаном работает, конечно, эта штука. Мужичок.
The mech! Try to hack it!
Treat for ya! Ah! You're in deep shit now!
Там снайпер. Готов. Культовое оружие не подобрал внизу. Сейчас исправим. Закон Мёрфи. А, это Мёрфи был? А, ебать, так вот почему он такой бронированный был. Жесть, он как будто в силовой броне, да? Ну, наверное, купим потом, не знаю, посмотрим. Говорит, нельзя в лифт, а если... А что будет, если пойти в лифт? Тупенький.
Door's locked.
I'll open it. Give me a sec.
Там будет какой-то прикол Дэсик? Да ладно, не будем.
Disable the door. We have a moment to catch our breath.
Ой, хуёво, девочка.
Which? Yeah, give me a sec.
Там культовая снопа. Да хорош байтить. Сучарки.
Hacking the mainframe took a lot out of you.
The mainframe, the stadium, bit off more than I could chew.
Бля, она жутко выглядит, если честно. Страшно. Бля, вы так пишете, как будто там просто пиздец какой-то. Разъеб был бы в лифте. Даже, сука, тяжело не сорваться и не загрузиться.
Fuck, dude. Try a week? Shit. We need to close down the stadium. Too risky without working systems. It's them! Please, don't hurt us! We won't say a word! Promise!
Погнали. Музыка чем-то Ведьмака напоминает. Ну, кибер-ведьмака, я бы сказал. Нормально. Интересно, я могу этих дронов отрубать? Или нет? Или у меня нет такой возможности? Стоп. Ладно.
Almost there. Plans as follows. We'll be exiting from the back of the stadium. I've arranged 2 cars. En route already. One's for you, the other's for me. Should make us harder to track.
Что там было в том ответвлении? Погоди-ка. Пнуть. Я думал, сойку сейчас пнет. Он говорит, такая, что-то мне плохо. А где сойка?
Want my help?
How? Gonna throw me down?
На руках понесу, типа, не?
Okay. Jump in.
Think I see who that alarm's for. Last? Gotta be them.
Fuck! Fucking ankle!
Hansen's dogs could
Come on,
swoop in
Somi.
any sec.
Final stretch.
Toward the gate. Carl'll be there. Thank you, V.
Она тяжелее тебя. Но у меня же руки гориллы. По флекшу бицепсами своими. А, нет, у меня уже не руки гориллы, у меня базуки, блядь. Руки базуки, ну еще лучше. 20 силы, в конце концов. Там задавили человека, по-моему, не? Это кто? Хаджар Аль-Асири.
Somi, we did it. Got away from Hansen and the FIA.
Not quite, V. This is the first step. I won't rest easy until I'm out of NC airspace.
Seriously? Gonna hop in another plane after how you wound up here?
You'll see.
Sure you're gonna make it out of this?
If I don't, you'll hear about it on the news.
Hope you got a plan for what comes next.
We need to split up. Try to throw off the agency's pursuit strategy. Meanwhile, I'll confirm my path out of Night City is clear. Once I do, I'll be in touch.
Where are we gonna meet? And when?
I'll send you the coordinates. Just wait for my sig. And don't get caught.
Hey, likewise.
V? Thanks.
Что-то меня пугает ее состояние, если честно.